bring it out of the truck right here.
You're crazy.
Don't want to go too fast.
Holy cow. Ooh. Oh my gosh, he's deep in the pads. Oh my gosh, dude. Guys, the new kayak, I don't even know where to start. Hey folks, what's going on? Welcome to the Fishing with Norm YouTube channel. Comment dates popping up down below, so make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and the bell. Leave a comment down below on this video for your chance to be next video's comment of the day. Guys, we've been gaining like 1,000 subscribers a day right now. You guys have just absolutely been going crazy on the subscribe button, so thank you guys so much for subscribing. But today, we have my boy Fishing with Yakpak, and we had a package come in the mail. Yakpak, we were finally back in my hometown of Tallahassee, and I've been waiting for this thing for I think like 2.5 months. It's been a very long wait, but guys, I am super excited because my most expensive water vessel up to this date is like $130. I bought the cheapest kayak at Walmart, and you guys probably already saw that video, but this right here, this is definitely, I would say definitely a massive upgrade from what I've been fishing on before. I'm super excited because I'm gonna be able to bring you guys along on my fishing adventures, because right now I really can only fish from the bank, but this is gonna open up so many new spots for me to go fishing and bring videos for you guys, so that's why I'm super excited. But we are here today at a beautiful pond, so here's the plan. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox my new package that's in the back of that truck right over there, and then we're gonna bring it out here to the water and go catch some big old fish on it. Yakpak. Guys, I don't even think you know how excited I am. This is by far the most expensive thing I own fishing related. Also guys, if you want to see more of me fishing on whatever we're about to show you guys right now, let's just say 4,000 likes. I'll bring you guys some more videos and some even cooler spots. But time to go ahead and unbox this thing. All right guys, so here it is right here, still all packaged up, just absolutely massive. We're just gonna bring it out of the truck right here. We're gonna bring her this way.
That thing be heavy.
All right guys, so we have my brand new kayak right here. We're gonna unbox it for you guys. It is a 12-foot Old Town Kayak. I'm gonna leave a link down below if you guys wanna check out Old Town, browse some of their kayaks. I do not get paid by them, so if I hate this kayak, I will tell you guys that it is awful. So I'm not obligated to say it's good, but I am super excited about this thing. Yakpak, here is the camera, sir. And I guess we're just gonna unbox this thing right now.
Ta-da, more plastic.
They really didn't want you to get into this kayak without putting in some work. This is super exciting though, because I was always a budget angler before my YouTube and even throughout my YouTube up until recently, since you guys have been subscribing. Never did I think I'd have a kayak that was as nice as this, so thank you guys so much for the support. The reason I'm super excited about this kayak is because there's so many spots that I really can't get my John boat into, and you can't bank fish, that a kayak is gonna be perfect for. And on top of that, a lot of people around here do bank fish and they have boats, but not a lot of people have kayaks. So a lot of the spots that aren't pressured too much, like this spot right here, the kayak is gonna be perfect for it. We're gonna do the grand reveal, Yakpak. Stand on that. I'm gonna try to pull the kayak out, maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. I'm surfing here. Oh, I'm really surfing. I'm really surfing.
Oh, it's a workout, bro. I'm moving Yakpak and a kayak. He do be kind of strong though. Oh, there we go. Much easier. Oh my gosh, dude. Guys, the new kayak, I don't even know where to start. I never thought I'd have a kayak like this ever. One last thing before we get started and going over this kayak, guys. They have a ton of different kayaks besides this one. I ended up choosing this one, but if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will go ahead and get the autopilot kayak that they make with this, which is basically a kayak with a trolling motor built in, and also there's like a little remote, so if you're out, let's say in the middle of the ocean, you press a button and you're gonna stay in the same exact spot. So that kayak would be absolutely crazy, but it is, I think, $5,000 instead of $2,500. So if you guys wanna see me do that upgrade, guys, 5,000 likes, I'll make sure to bring you guys a video with that kayak. All right, so right here, there's a handle. So, I mean, one of the nice things about a kayak is, unlike a John boat, you can drag a John boat, but with a kayak, you can get it into a ton of more spots. If you're by yourself, I feel like if you have a buddy, you can get like a John boat into places, but that is what I really wanted a kayak for, is there's so many spots around where I live, and I can get my kayak into these spots that I wouldn't be able to fish normally from the bank or from a John boat, if that makes any sense. But here we go, big old container, I think. So there's the rest of the kayaks in there. You can store everything in here. And you guys know that kayak fishing, hands down, my least favorite type of fishing. I would so much rather be on a boat or on the bank but I feel like with this kayak, you can stand on it, and I'm 7'3", so I need a very stable kayak, so hopefully this will do. We'll have to be out in the water for that, but this is a pedal drive. All right, guys, so moving back to the seat, before we even get there, there is these little compartments right here that you could throw, I don't know, like little lures or something like that in, but moving back here, we actually have the seat, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a little seat real quick. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's nice. This comes down and you get a pedal, just like this. You turn. I don't know, it's a kayak, guys. What do you want me to say? I mean, I really do like the paint job. Have you given them a close-up of the paint job yet?
Not yet.
Blue and green. That is super cool. And there's also tons of different ways. So there's handles right here. There's handles up underneath the front. There's one on top. So whichever way is more comfortable if you have 1 or 2 people helping you. There's a ton of different ways to carry it. All right, guys, so right here we have rod holders. There's one right here, one right here, one right there. And also, this is for storage of tackle in this back section right here. Last thing I can think about on the kayak is there is a spot where you can put on like a fish finder. I read that on the waiver. So, length is 12 foot, width 36 inches, weight 87 pounds. So, I mean, if you're a grown boy, you can definitely drag this thing to a pond by yourself. Drive weight 19 pounds, I have no clue what that means. Total capacity 500 pounds. Gear and people capacity 394 pounds. All right, guys, so Yakpak is going to attempt to stand on the front of my kayak to show the stability of, oh my gosh, dude, you're crazy. You're crazy.
We don't want to go too fast.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh, there's no way it is holding us. Oh, you don't have to shake like that. That is wild, dude. We're 2 big old boys on 1 kayak and you're standing on the very front.
That's 220 pounds of solid American muscle, baby.
Holy cow. Oh, there goes my paddle. For a kayak to be that stable, I mean, that's pretty much unheard of. At least you guys know, if you ever need 2 people in one of these kayaks, you can do it, and you can stand while you're doing it. I'm gonna start fishing right here. I have a watermelon red speed worm tied on here, little 1/8 ounce bullet weight. We got a ton of pads in front of us, and I'm gonna just start fishing. It's been a while since I fished out of a kayak, probably I'd say 3 months. But I mean, this thing, check this out. This thing's super stable. You guys just saw Yakpak get on it, and I mean, I can go back and forth. I'm 7'3", and I definitely feel like it would take a lot to flip this thing over. Definitely feel stable on it. I wouldn't be able to fish any of this water if I didn't have this kayak. I wouldn't be able to bank fish where I'm fishing right now. There isn't a boat ramp so people can't get their boats in. So this was really nice about these kayaks, is we're fishing stuff that only people with kayaks and small john boats can fish right now. So the fish are obviously less pressured. All right, guys, we're gonna try moving out deep, and with this thing, all you really do is just paddle forward, and we move pretty freaking quick. You turn this handle right down here to my left. I want to go right, turn the handle right, and I start moving to the right, just like this. And this makes it so much easier than paddling, because right now, let's say if I wanted to make a cast and I had paddles in my hand, I couldn't. But now, all I got in my hand is my rod and reel, and I can start fishing just like that. All right, there's gotta be a fish somewhere in these pads. This all just looks way too good. I do love that I can stand up in this kayak, because that's like probably my least favorite thing about kayak fishing for the longest time, was that I'm just one of the fishermen. I think I got a wake behind me maybe, that I have to stand up though when I go fishing. Like, I hate sitting down and fishing. I just get really bored. I got to be actively moving to keep myself entertained. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one like that, but oh, he hit it top water. He got it, guys. My first fish on the kayak, please. I don't know how big he is, but he came up and smacked the top water. I hope you guys saw. Oh, this might be a better one. What the heck? I don't know how big this fish is, guys. My first fish ever on the kayak. He is digging. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh, the first one on the kayak. That is a freaking good fish right there. Holy cow. You have one too? Hey. Yakpak caught one too, guys. Look at that fish. That's a bigger one right there. Look at his mouth. See, that is why kayak fishing is awesome if you have a good kayak, because you can get, like, from the bank, never would I be able to fish here. And also, in a boat with a trolling motor and stuff like that, it's hard to get deep into these pads like I am right now. So probably would have never caught this fish if it wasn't for this kayak. Well, there she is, folks, in all of her glory. The first fish ever on my brand new kayak. Good 2-something pounder to start the day out. Look at that fish right there. There you go. Very nice. I even took a picture for my Instagram on my phone, guys. Follow me there. But as soon as I take the picture, I can put everything back in the dry storage, my phone, keys, anything else you guys want to keep dry. Look at that. It works perfectly. Boom, it's all secure, not going anywhere, and now we are ready to catch another fish. So I get the question a lot of times, how do I fish a speed worm, or basically any single worm with a tail on the back? And how I just got the last one was actually reeling it on top of the water as slow as I can with it still being on top and giving it a little bit of a tail kicking action. But that's why I love throwing the speed worm, is you could throw it on top water. How I caught that last fish, you could hop it off the bottom, you could reel it in the middle of the water column. There's so many different ways to fish this thing, and it's just like every single day going out, figuring out, and eventually you get kind of like good at it, where I kind of knew if I reeled it top water out here, I just had that gut feeling that it was going to get bit and that I should do that instead of hopping it. So just practice, but you can really fish this thing anyway, and that's why I like having it tied on, is because no matter what challenge I'm presented with, you know, I can always, for the most part, catch a fish on it. I kind of want to go like deep into the back of these pads over here. I've never really been this far back this way on this lake, because normally when I'm out here, I'll be with another person and we'll carry a john boat down. But normally we can't get all the way back in this stuff. And I think I can do it with the kayak if I just take the right path here. Ooh, that's him. Oh my gosh, he ate it on the fall. Right in that little patch of pads. Oh my gosh, I watched that happen. That was crazy. Oh, definitely smaller than our first fish. That is so much fun getting up here deep in these pads. This is where the big uns hang out. Oh my gosh. I switched up the color too to a June bug, because I did notice the water out here is way dirtier than normal. Normally it's like crystal clear, but I can't even see the bottom right now. So I don't know if it's just that rain that came through or what really happened out here, but I think this color switch up might be a good move. Oh, you guys see that? Oh my gosh, he flew out of the water for it. Oh, he came off. Oh, that's okay. That one wasn't but like a pound, but he came out of the water for that one. Ooh! Oh my gosh, he's deep in the pads. Oh, come on. Yes! Oh, that was so cool. It's a nicer one too. Holy cow. Stay on there, baby. Oh my gosh. He absolutely annihilated it deep in the thick stuff, guys. On fluorocarbon 2, pulling that through. That is just too much fun. There we go, guys. Another good one. I mean, that one's like 2.5 pounds probably. Has a bigger belly on it than that first one we caught. There we go. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. Overall, I had a very pleasant experience. Definitely the best experience I've had fishing in a kayak overall. And while I was out there, I was kind of thinking, because I know a lot of people in the comments are gonna say $2,500 for a kayak, not worth it. I think if you fish by yourself a lot and you pond hop, also, you can throw these things in saltwater too. I think a kayak would be worth it in that sense. I think a john boat would be best if you have you and a buddy who always fish together. It holds 2 people way easier. And if you hop ponds and lakes and stuff like that, you can also fish with a kayak in a lake, and then also a big boat if you have the money for that. So I think everything has a time and place. I'll definitely be getting a ton of use out of this, but also I do really enjoy fishing off of john boats and other boats too. And honestly, my personal favorite, the bank, guys. The bank is definitely my favorite place to fish. So much fun. Huge shout out again to Old Town for sending me this kayak and allowing me to make a video on it. They're gonna be linked down below if you guys wanna like scroll all their different kayaks, stuff like that. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Fishing with Yakpak. He is gonna be linked down below. Also, thank you Yakpak basically got me this kayak because he knew the people at Old Town. So just saying, thank you Yakpak, thank you Old Town, thank you everybody for helping the Narmy out here. And now I can go fish a ton of these really cool spots, and I've been thinking in the back of my head.
Before you let him go,
yeah,
what should he name it?
Ooh, there we go. So guys, comment down below a name for my new fishing vessel. Also guys, remember, 4,000 likes, I make one with a spot lock trolling motor that's 14 foot long instead of 12 foot. So basically a boat, and I think it's $5,000, but if you guys wanna see a video on that, remember 4,000 likes and I'll either have them send me one, buy it, figure something out there. But yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to join the Army, strongest fishing army on YouTube. And until the next fishing adventure fish bump, I'm out of here.